Good morning, my name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to today's session of Motivational Skills, and the topic for today's discussion is never spoil relationships because of political inclinations. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many politicians in India holding different positions. They may be state heads, they may be national heads, but there are so many politicians and there are so many people in the country supporting these different politicians. All the politicians are having their own political parties. Sometimes they are in power, sometimes they are not in power, sometimes they are in opposition. And now this is a very simple scenario, we all know about this. Sometimes, while commenting on the tasks done by these politicians for the development and growth of the country, we start some kind of verbal rivalry with our own close friends, with our own close family members. Now, supporting different types of politicians and having faith in different types of politicians is a very common scenario. Since we are already aware of the tasks done by different politicians in the past for the growth and development of the country, we in our mind make an assumption that this particular politician will be good as a national head. If some politician has done some kind of good activity for the growth and development of the country, of the state, as a state head, we start assuming that as a national head also, he will do the same kind of creative activity for the entire nation. And this kind of ideologies we have for different types of politicians. The faith of common people in their ideal politician is very strong. And sometimes this faith is so strong that we don't want to listen any bad word for the politician whom we are supporting. We don't want to listen anything wrong about that politician whom we are supporting. But sometimes it happens that within your own family, within your own friend circle, there are the people who are having absolutely different ideas than you regarding the kind of politician that you are supporting. You support that particular politician, but your close friends and family members are not supporting that politician. In your opinion, that politician is a very nice person. He has done so much for the growth and development of the country and state. But in their opinion, that politician is 100% corrupt. You keep highlighting positive qualities of that politician in front of your friends and family members, and they keep highlighting all the negative qualities of that particular politician. Whenever we meet with our family members and friends and relatives, the major point of discussion is always a political discussion in Indian society, in today's society. Now, this is the fact of life. This is the fact of today's modern life, ladies and gentlemen. Most of the time, whenever you meet your friends, your relatives, your family members, even your office colleagues, the major discussion that starts is always a political discussion. We always talk about what the current Prime Minister is doing, what previous Prime Ministers did for the growth and development of the country, what current Chief Minister is doing, what previous Chief Minister did for the growth and development of the country and the state. We always talk about these things, and then sometimes we start highlighting their positive qualities and sometimes we start highlighting their negative qualities. When you start highlighting negative qualities of a particular politician, there may be many other people around you who are supporters of that particular politician and who start verbal spat with you. A verbal collision starts related to a particular politician. You are supporting that politician, your friends, your family members are not supporting that politician, you start a verbal spat. A verbal hardcore conversation starts between you and your close friends, between you and your family members, and sometimes the level of this quarrel is so high that we forget our own limits. We forget our own limits, that in what kind of atmosphere we are speaking these things. what is our own personality, what is our own educational qualification and designation in society. Forgetting all these crucial values, we start fighting with each other in the name of that particular politician. And that is the fact of modern Indian life, ladies and gentlemen. We start fighting among our own friends, among our own family members, among those people with whom we are working daily in office. We are not working with that Prime Minister and Chief Minister and state head daily, but we are definitely working with the person on daily basis with whom we are fighting. That person is our colleague. That person is our co-worker. That person is our close family member, our close relative. You can live without that politician whom you are supporting, but you cannot live without your close friends. You cannot live without your colleagues. You cannot live without your family members. Is it possible in any way? Not at all, ladies and gentlemen. But you can certainly live without that politician whom you are supporting. You can certainly live your entire life happily without that politician whom you are supporting and fighting with your close friends and family members almost on daily basis. Because political discussion is the most crucial discussion in Indian society. There are so many members in a single family supporting different types of politicians, different types of ideologies. When they sit together, instead of discussing any useful thing, they start discussing all the useless things, what this politician is doing, what that politician is doing, what mistakes were made by this particular politician when he was in power, and how the current politician who is in power is rectifying those mistakes. Now, having an understanding of all these things is very much required for upgrading your general knowledge, but it is not a matter of creating a kind of quarrel situation in families, in societies, in office atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, supporting some politician, having different ideologies is a different thing. You support a politician, please keep giving vote to that politician. You think that a particular politician is good, please keep supporting that politician throughout your life. But don't make it a family discussion. Don't make it a discussion in corporate environment. Don't make it a discussion in office environment. Because within families, within office atmosphere, within corporate atmosphere, there may be different types of people who are in opposition to what you believe, whose ideologies are not in accordance with your ideologies, whose beliefs are not in accordance with your beliefs, your political values. Two different people may have different political values, but it should not be the matter of discussion in any way. That's why, as far as possible, in offices, in family, with close relatives, stop discussing political things. Stop discussing such kind of things which create quarrel among family members, among friends, among office colleagues. And one last thing I would like to tell every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, and this thing holds good for me also. Whenever you are in a deep trouble, whenever you are in a deep problem, you are having some serious issue related to your personal life, your professional life, your family life, your wife and children and husband, no politician will come for your help. No politician will ever come for your help. Who will come for your help? Your office colleagues, your family members, your close relatives. Only these are the people who will come for your help when you are in any kind of pain. Your office colleagues, your family members, your close relatives. Doesn't matter what a particular politician is doing for the country, for the state, for the world. When it comes to your personal life problems, he is not going to help you. Your immediate and instant support will be these three people. Your family members, your relatives, your office colleagues. These are the only three people who will always help you, who will always be there for you. No politician will be there for you when you are in a severe problem. And why a severe problem? Even if it is a small problem, no politician is going to help you. Only your friends, your family members, your office colleagues, your relatives, these are the people who are going to help you on instant basis. No politician, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I request all of you, all the members of society, all the members of this honorable society, please stop fighting with your friends, family members and relatives in the name of politicians. Please do some creative discussions. That's what I want to say. Because when the discussion comes to political values, conflicts will definitely arise. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel Piyush Pandey, trainer B.Tech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.